Disclaimer, this video is not about teachers who abuse or take advantage of their students in any way, shape or form. Hey there, welcome, I'm Belle, and today I have a different video for you guys because honestly I've never seen anyone talk about this, not here or in any platform, so I decided to do that because I feel like it's something that happens, and if you're not a teacher, if you're a student, or if you work in another field, in another professional field that's not, the educational field, I feel like you might not know about this, you might have no idea about this. So I decided to talk about the rivalry between teachers because it happens, it's real, and people don't talk about it and act like it doesn't exist. But before we do that, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I put a new video every single Friday. I put videos for teachers, for students, videos like this about fun facts. So please make sure to subscribe, click the bell, and turn on your post notifications so that YouTube tells you whenever I post a video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and follow me on my social medias. The link will be in the description down below, especially my Instagram, because there I post every single day about a lot of things, and here on YouTube I only post once a week. So if you follow me there, you get a lot more content. So please make sure to do that. And yeah, without further ado, let's go right into the video. If you don't know about this, I've been working as a teacher for over 10 years now. It's been over a decade, and to be completely honest, this rivalry thing is something that took me by surprise in the beginning of my career because I had no idea that there was so much jealousy involved when it comes to teaching, especially because when you're a teacher, sharing information, have that camaraderie is something that's really beneficial for you. So the more people the more colleagues the better it is for you, because you will exchange information, you will exchange activities, experiences, and that's something that makes you grow as a professional. So it definitely took me by surprise. For example, you had a teacher this semester, next semester you have a different teacher that you don't really like, and you go to the front desk to ask the school principal for the teacher that you had previous semester. I know that sometimes the students do that without any encouragement, but what if I told you that some teachers love that? Some teachers, who, of course not the new teacher who the students don't like, this teacher definitely doesn't like it, but the previous teacher, there is a chance that that previous teacher loves that. So this is just a secret that I want to share with you guys, because sometimes the students do that with because they do that and they want to please the previous teacher, but they don't really think about the new teacher, and that kind of sucks big time. And I've never been the new teacher, but I've seen that happening like many times, and I don't like it. I feel so much empathy for the new teacher, and I'm like, okay, that sucks. So with that said, what I do to avoid that situation is defend the new teacher every chance I get, because it could be you. It could definitely be you. So now I want to tell a little story. It was probably like 6 or 7 years ago. There was a teacher where I used to work. I don't work there anymore, but where I used to work, there was a teacher who encouraged that behavior. She didn't hide her encouragement, which created a really heavy and just awful climate between the teachers. And again, that person is supposed to be your comrade and a colleague and someone who you share things with, and not like, it's not supposed to be a competition. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. It's not supposed to be like that. So that teacher would talk about that openly. And one day I was substituting for her, and it was the end of the semester. And the students told me that she had asked them to go to the front desk in the end of the semester and ask the secretaries to tell the school manager that they would only continue studying there if she was their teacher. And that was just so bad. And she, like, I remember that nobody wanted to have her groups like the following semester. They didn't know that because, I didn't tell anyone, because I'm not gonna, create a bad situation or horror in the workplace. So I did not do that. But they knew. She would often tell that the students were already asking if she was going to be the next teacher and how they wanted her to be the next teacher. And if she wasn't going to be the next teacher, then they were prepared to go to the front desk and have a riot. So all that for what? Now I ask you, for what? I don't know. I have no idea. Also, there is often people backstabbing each other, gossiping about each other, and that would happen often. This also happens to the previous teacher, because the new teacher can go to class and sometimes the students say something about, an activity that the previous teacher had done, or something that they liked or they didn't like about the previous teacher. And honestly, whenever they said something that they liked about the previous teacher, I would encourage them to talk more about what they liked about the previous teacher. And whenever they would say something that they didn't like about the previous teacher, I would honestly say, the previous teacher is my friend, so I would really appreciate that you don't talk about my friend like that. I have told this to students so many times, and whenever we have an activity like who's your best friend or something like that, I would often pick one of my colleagues, and it turns out that one of my colleagues is actually my best friend in real life. So that would definitely come in handy in an activity like that, because they would probably know who I was talking about. So when these things happen and the new teacher is someone who is just, not a very good person, then who is a little, jealous maybe, or has probably self-esteem problems and confidence issues, because a confident person would not do that. I feel like when the new teacher is like that, they just go after the class is over, and let's say that the students say something bad about the previous teacher, they just go and spread the news all over the school. I've seen that happening so many times. I hope somebody never talked about me like that, because it was awful, and it was just bad. And it was a situation that everybody knew about, like what the previous teacher had done, and they would always make a small situation like totally out of proportion, and they would blow something completely out of proportion here. So that would happen often, and again, I really hope that never happened to me, but I don't doubt it, to be completely honest, because instead of shutting down a student who just wants to gossip about the previous teacher, they milk that situation and transform it into something that's completely detrimental to a person's livelihood and a person's career. And in my opinion, just don't do that. You really don't. That's so bad to me. And sometimes the manager would find out about something and would give like dirty looks to the teacher, and the poor teacher would have no idea why that's going on, because they would never say it face to face, never ever say it face to face. So again, that's something that a confident person would never do. So I just wanted to come here and talk about it a little bit, because nowadays that I don't work there anymore, I feel like I found so many great colleagues, especially online, and I still have great friends. I've made great friends from that job. I have great people. Again, my best friend is a former colleague there. So I would like to open your eyes. If you are a teacher, don't trust everyone. Be nice, be kind, obviously, but again, don't trust everyone, because not everyone is going to say things straight to your face, and sometimes they'll be fake and jealous, and jealousy happens a lot. I remember that when I started to get more recognition, especially when it comes to children, because that was kind of my specialty there, and so it was something that I did a lot. I loved teaching children, and it was something that got me, sometimes even overly excited. And I started to feel that jealousy, and to feel that like people picking on me sometimes. And I just want to say that bullies grow up and bullies become adults, and sometimes the bullies are your colleagues. So that's what I wanted to say. Nothing really happened that triggered me, honestly, but I just wanted to come here and talk a little bit about this, because I know that not a lot of people know about this. And especially if you're a student, if you've never worked in a school, if you are like a secretary or a receptionist in a school, you definitely know about this. But if you are not, if you're a student, or if you don't work in this field, I'm sure that you're probably a little surprised or disappointed maybe. So bottom line is, don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Be a nice person and help people and be nice to people and share information. That's how you will become a better professional. And I'm not saying this, as a teacher. I'm saying this as a person. Like, even if you're not a teacher, if you work in any field, you should do this and not be a conniving person who will go behind other people's backs and just backstab them. That's not a good look for you. And to be completely honest, it's definitely a worse look for you than it was for the teacher that you were backstabbing. Again, follow me on my social media, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, and I post there very often. And give me suggestions, please. I often ask for suggestions on my Instagram, so please give me suggestions there, or leave in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, again turn on your post notifications, and subscribe to this channel. And I see you next Friday for a brand new video. Bye!